being seen here. Not everyone needs to know.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the first episode of the Hot Tag podcast on YouTube. How do you like that?
How you like that?
Joining me right now is my main man. Introduce yourself, man.
I am David Richardson, also known as Boxman. You can call me whatever the hell you like. Call me late for dinner. I never am.
Yeah.
All right, we
Shaw.
have we got some wrestling to talk about.
By the way, that's gonna be my new name for the broadcast. The Shaw.
The Shaw.
The Shaw.
Okay,
It's half of my name.
half of your name. The Shaw. I like Mean Shaheen better.
Yeah, but
Flows. Mean Shaheen.
yeah, I don't know. Anyway,
Okay. Anyway,
podcast on YouTube. Check us out. Please go ahead and subscribe if you like this. Share it. Click that like button. Leave a comment or two if you'd like. If not, still do it. We're forcing you to.
exactly.
Yeah, man. We're like Vince McMahon.
Subscribe
Yeah.
and like John Cena.
We're not like Pat Patterson though. We don't force you in that way.
No, that would be wrong.
That would be wrong. What a dick.
Ooh, careful.
No pun intended. Uh Yeah. So really, there's not much going on in wrestling. So let's just talk about some random shit that we want to talk about as far as wrestling goes.
All
First
right.
thing, I guess let's talk about Roman Reigns. He's been pulled from the Night of Champions 2014 card.
Yes, due to an incarcerated hernia. I never knew your hernia could get locked up in and incarcerated,
Believe
but
it.
that's what believe that. Only Roman Reigns could incarcerate a fucking hernia.
Believe it.
Believe that.
Best
Exactly.
thing. Only Roman Reigns can do it. That's how badass he is, man. His fucking hernia is incarcerated. That's badass right there.
That is, man. That's like badassery of badassery. I don't know, man. You just can't get any more badass than that. And I'm not going to say badass again.
Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and talk about Roman Reigns for a second? Because this dog is about to rip up my carpet.
All
And
right.
yeah, go ahead and
Yeah.
talk about Roman Reigns for 1 second.
He was, looks like he was rushed to a hospital. It says he woke up in his hotel room with severe abdominal pains and it just kept getting worse. But I guess this isn't an old injury. This is something he's had for a while and just been working through. But I guess they said this is some kind of thing that could actually be really, like, dangerous if you're not taken to the hospital and it doesn't get taken care of. So I don't know. Looks like he's out for about 6 weeks, maybe more, maybe less, depending on how he heals. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. Hope. I don't know, man. I mean, they Roman Reigns gone, Daniel Bryan not there right now, still hurt.
CM Punk,
Man, CM Punk gone.
the
I mean,
Undertaker's probably not wrestling again.
probably not. And, I'll even throw Bad News Barrett is just coming back. Ryback still isn't back.
Yeah, it's a lot of people
These,
out.
you know, if by, let's take the old adage, let's hope to God nothing happens to Cena because if this guy gets a fucking, I mean, say he's, walking down the stairs and falls, breaks a leg, what's gonna happen?
We'll get better stars.
Would we? Or
I
would they just shove Big Show, Randy Orton, and you
shit, man.
know people
Give
like
me,
that down our throat?
give me Big Show over Cena, man. I'll take anybody.
Oh God, give me. I'm sorry, give me Cena over Big Show right now.
I don't give a shit, dude. Give me anybody.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I mean, this wouldn't have been a problem back in the Attitude Era. I mean, you had all the top stars fighting for spots, and if one of them, I mean, when Austin left, they still had a ton of stars to take over.
Yeah.
they got nothing now. Nothing.
Yeah, definitely not, man. I mean, yeah, like I said, you can see there's no depth as far as the roster goes. It's a very thin roster, and you can see it thinning out by the day. I mean, not a
Yeah.
good, particularly for the WWE, but it is what it is, man. So, what do you think is going to happen at Night of Champions there?
Um, I think looks Ambrose got finished up with that movie, so I could see him coming back and taking on Reigns.
Rollins.
Rollins, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're gonna get a rematch, and I think it's gonna carry out to Hell in a Cell, which I don't mind. I mean, they've had like two matches on pay-per-views so far, I guess.
And yeah, yeah, why not? I mean, I can't wait to see Ambrose back. Actually, I like the guy a lot. I think he's awesome. So
Yeah, same.
yeah,
Definitely.
yeah, let him kick ass.
I do not mind this, but
No, no, and like I said, Ambrose got finished up shooting that movie, whatever it was, and he should be back. I don't see any reason why he shouldn't be.
yeah. So why don't we go ahead and give our predictions as far as Night of Champions goes? I guess let's start up with Rollins against Ambrose.
I mean, I can only guess that's going to be the match, unless they just take the thing off the card.
Yeah, I don't see that happening, man.
No, but with Ambrose just coming back and then probably wanting to extend it, I could definitely see Rollins winning that.
Didn't he win the last one?
Yeah, but I mean, well, yeah, he did, but they were looking to get Dean out for the movie, so
Yeah.
I could see. I mean, but I mean, with Reigns out for 6 weeks plus, I could see Rollins winning this. So, if it is Ambrose Rollins, I'm going to go with Rollins.
Yeah. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and agree with you, just because he took the loss against Reigns, and I don't think it's gonna look good for him to keep losing again and again, and especially when he's holding the Money in the Bank briefcase.
Yeah, I really wish they would. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of the briefcase.
Yeah. Did you see the pictures that leaked online with him carrying the briefcase at the airport?
Yeah,
That is
yeah,
silly.
I did.
That is silly.
That yeah, it really is. I mean, but yeah, they really should do something. There's so much. It's 2014. Can't we do something with that? Can't we all just know he's just got a contract for the belt and that's it? Does he
Like,
have to come down with a briefcase?
no, that's for the kids.
All right, give him an iPad and put the contract on there. Here's an iPad. Hold it up when you come to the ring.
No, they can't do that, man.
I know.
Triple H hates that gimmick.
Oh yeah, I forgot he does.
Yeah, he hates it.
Yeah, you can't give him an iPad. He would be that guy Crow, whatever his name was, Crow,
Solomon Crow.
Solomon Crow. I
Uh,
wanted to say Simon. I wanted to say Simon Crow for some reason.
I want to see that guy on NXT, dude. He's great.
I don't understand why Triple H doesn't like that. That from I saw a couple clips of that and it looked pretty cool to me. But well, I guess when you don't understand, I don't know. I mean, it was said that I guess when the Usos were first coming into the company, they were going to come down like kind of like like real high class hip hop guys,
Oh God.
but Vince didn't understand what it was at
I'm
all.
I'm glad, because I don't want to see that.
Nah, I mean it's kind of. I mean it's not a far cry from what they really are now, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Just an extension on the Usos character and gimmick, I guess. But
Yeah, I like the Usos. So, all right, what's our next match, sir?
all right, our next match we got Rusev against Mark Henry. Now, can I go ahead and mention this for a second? Every time we see Mark Henry, it's his return. Can we get a week where it's not his return and the guy isn't injured?
No,
All right.
no,
Well,
no. He's returning every week, just like when Brock comes back after 2 weeks. He's returning.
Yeah.
Make it special.
I don't know, man. I'm getting tired of all these guys.
Yeah, I don't blame you really.
Cena, Orton, Big Show, Corporate Kane. Uh,
My
I
God, you're
wouldn't,
sick.
I wouldn't, yeah, I wouldn't put Henry on that list necessarily. I mean, I can still put
Nah,
him in, but Corporate Kane, man, for fuck's sake, get this guy off the TV.
yeah, I really liked Henry's last run
Yeah,
as a heel. I really like him as a heel. So
yeah, yeah, I agree with you. But
yeah, I'm not too big with him coming out smiling and baby facing it up. But what are you gonna do, right?
yeah, but as far as this match, I think Rusev is going to take this simply because they're building the guy up, probably to feed him to Cena. So
Yeah, probably.
yeah,
So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I would say Rusev probably. Yeah,
yeah, there's no way Mark Henry is getting a win over this guy.
I don't see it. Not well.
It wouldn't even make sense for him to get a win, to be honest with you.
Not on pay per view. It wouldn't. I could see him winning the next night on Raw maybe or something. But
He's undefeated, man. I don't think they're going to break the streak.
is he? Didn't Swagger make him tap out?
I don't think so. He won against Swagger at SummerSlam.
But I thought Swagger made him tap out on Raw. Might have just
Uh,
been a little. Might have just been an altercation they were having in between matches. Who knows?
yeah, because it wouldn't make sense for them to have this guy pin everybody and then have him tap out. I don't know. Yeah, it probably
Uh,
was an hesitation. In a
yeah.
match, I think he's undefeated.
Okay, if you say so, I'm gonna believe you.
I could be wrong. I'm just guessing. Then again,
I'm
I'm
down.
probably wrong because I'm sure if he was on a winning streak, they probably would, you know, make note of it and mention it on the show. But I don't know. I don't remember this guy losing though.
Well, Bo was on a winning streak, and you saw what happened to him.
Yeah, let's not get into that. Jesus.
Okay, I'm sorry. Did I hit a spot?
Yeah, our truth, man. I mean, come on. What did he gain out of that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, it could have been a nice comedic segment on the show and continue that. And no, they fed him to our truth, which is our Ziggler now. So
Or Ziggler. My God, I can't tell them apart. How about that, Michael? Can you tell them apart?
JBL's an asshole, man. That guy.
Fuck JBL. I'm serious. I must admit, I was very excited when he came back, when he was going to be on commentary.
Yeah,
I'm so disappointed.
yeah, that guy sucks, man. I
Yeah.
never liked JBL. Never liked him.
I didn't like the. I love Bradshaw and him and Farouk and
Yeah,
I love the APA and all that. But yeah, as soon as he started doing that JBL gimmick, I didn't like it.
yeah, I liked him as Bradshaw as well, I guess. But I completely
Yeah.
not, I always looked at APA as a group. I forgot that he was in it. But yeah, APA. Other than that, Acolytes even were good. I liked Acolytes,
Yeah, all that. Excuse me. Whew.
but
Yeah, I was up early this morning. Sorry about that. So my son had a baseball game. I'm tired, but yeah, I'll agree with that.
definitely.
Yeah, I loved all those guys.
Next one we got the Miz. Probably gonna be accompanied by Mizdow against Dolph Ziggler, who's probably going to be accompanied by, take a guess.
Or Ziggler.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Who think that could-
So look forward to 8 minutes of horrible commentating. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Not really. Uh, um, I don't know. I would say. I'm hoping Ziggler wins.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people think that the Miz is going to take it just because he's been getting a lot of attention as far as the main focus being on him and so forth. But I'm gonna go ahead and go with Ziggler.
I could see Ziggler retaining, just for I don't know. I don't see where it would gain for Miz to win. I'm not. I mean, like I don't know.
Let's hope so.
Let's just hope Ziggler wins.
Let's hope so. Next, we got AJ Lee versus Nikki Bella versus Paige.
All right, the fans win this one.
What's that?
That's just talk about an eye candy match. I'm not going to be able to. I'm not going to concentrate on the match at all.
Man, neither will I. I'll probably be walking my dogs during this match.
Oh man, those are three nice arses in that match. That's all I got to say.
Yeah,
But to win, I could see some. I could see Paige keeping it with some shenanigans from Brie.
of course.
That's what I could see. But I could see probably Paige keeps it. No, is Paige still the champion?
He is.
I don't know. Maybe maybe Nikki could win and Brie might join the Authority.
I don't know.
I don't know. Honestly, with Nikki on Total Divas right now, I could see her winning.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go with Paige. I think she's gonna retain.
I'm going to go with Nikki for the Total Divas.
All right. I do think Brie's gonna get involved, and I think she's gonna cost her the title, cost Nikki the title, and that's just gonna further enhance the feud.
I could also, yeah, it could.
Yeah,
Who cares?
Yeah, who cares? But I'll say
Who
Paige.
cares? It's a fucking Divas match. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that it is. That it is, my friend. Then
That
we
it is.
Dust Brothers, Stardust and Goldust versus the Usos, who are Uso crazy and corny as hell, but great in the ring. I just don't like their gimmicks.
Yeah. I think the Usos have had it long enough.
Yeah, it's about time.
Yeah, it's about time for Gold and Stardust to take them. So Gold and Stardust is my prediction.
I really like their heel turn. I think
Yeah,
them working the heels is gonna work. I like it.
I do too. I do too. It should be good for them. So I hope they kick it and win it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Rhodes Brothers as well. I think the Dust Brothers are gonna win, and hopefully, I don't know, hopefully down the road we're gonna see the Wyatts holding the titles because I think they sure as hell deserve it. I mean, yeah, they had their feud against the Usos, which some of the best matches this year, I would say.
Yeah.
Never got the titles though.
No, never did. But yeah, I could see it. They
Yeah.
do deserve it. I mean, they've been having some pretty damn good matches. Yeah, I mean, you got to admit that Rowan has definitely improved quickly.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He was
absolutely.
he was garbage, dude. He's much better now.
Much better now. I totally agree.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
what else do we have here? Let me see. Can you think of any other matches other than the main event? Oh, we got Sheamus and Cesaro.
Oh,
I'm gonna go ahead and go with my man Cesaro. I think Cesaro deserves it. Although I don't want to see him on a losing streak. He deserves it. I think maybe it'll uplift him a little bit. And I don't know. I think Sheamus has been stale with the U.S. belt, so he hasn't really done much with it. It hasn't really elevated him. He's kind of been in the same position. He's just kind of just stale. So I don't know. I hope Cesaro wins it. I think it's going to be a great match, though.
yeah. And stale is yes. Sheamus is just. I prefer heel Sheamus. I don't care for him smiling and his. Like I said, on the show last time, I prefer him, taking out guys like he did Jamie Noble, just put him to the fucking mat. And I mean, he's a big guy. Why do they have to take all these big guys and have him come down smiling and hugging children. Why?
Because the kids love it.
Man, man, fuck the kids.
Ah.
I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that.
Yeah, it's just a joke, man. Take it
No,
easy.
yeah, I just don't understand why they got to ruin all their big guys and have them come down smiling and I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know. I mean,
at the same time, everybody blames it on the PG era, but let's face it, a lot of episodes during the Attitude Era were in fact PG rated. They weren't even TV-14. Not every episode was TV-14.
no, no, they weren't. But the again, the Attitude Era had. I mean, you had Austin, you had The Rock, you had DX, you had Shawn Michaels. I mean, you can keep going with all Kurt Angle. I mean, I mean, even like Tajiri and all those guys were you felt like they were stars, even if they were mid carders, because they had an angle going.
Yeah,
These
but
mid carders now just have matches for no fucking reason now.
yeah, but they can do the same thing with the Attitude Era in today's wrestling if they actually book it correctly and put the talent
Well,
into it. They just don't. I mean, they have the stars. They can do it.
yeah. Well, I mean, it looks like they're looking to get a little more edgy. I mean, they're going to have. It looks like they're debating on whether or not to have AJ and Paige kiss. I'm all for it.
Oh, really?
I'd say CM Punk is all for it.
Yeah. Hey, I'm all, why not?
Yeah, I mean that's what they're saying. They're going to do some more edgy, little more edgy stuff here and there, but don't expect it to go to TV-14 or anything.
Yeah, I mean, I don't need it to go to TV-14, although I'd prefer it to be TV-14. But hey,
Dude,
I just spice it up a little bit. I mean, you got grown-ups watching this TV show. Don't insult my intelligence by just just the stupid, silly gimmicks that they do, like Fandango and all that, and all that. I can deal with it as long as they're like enhancement talent. I mean, I don't want to see it in the main event. I don't want to see it in the mid card really. Just as jobbers, that's fine.
dude, Nickelodeon is more edgy than WWE right now. Honestly, I mean, it really is.
Yeah. Disney Channel is more edgy, man.
I know, dude. Trust me, there's stuff my son can't watch on Disney Channel, and he just turned 6. I mean, no, and I'd let him watch wrestling before some of the stuff on Disney.
Oh yeah, Disney Channel is reckless.
It's oh my god, is that bad TV?
Yeah, it's terrible.
It's so bad. Some of the stuff on there,
It is
so
terrible.
bad. But anyway, let's get off that and get back to the where were we?
Talking about wrestling. Good
Yeah,
old.
what was is it main event time?
I believe so. I can't think of any other matches.
All right. Well, I can't hit the sound bite because I don't have a soundboard.
All right, but I think they might be adding another match. Maybe Big Show versus Bray Wyatt.
Maybe there was. Was there?
I mean, I don't see it on the website, but it wouldn't surprise me if they added that match.
They're gonna make. They'd put Big Show over Wyatt at that point.
Oh, dude, that's gonna be no. I don't know.
Not that I agree, but I think they will.
And again, yeah, because they're probably gonna have Big Show face Lesnar next. Oh,
Yeah. Well, yeah.
that's bad, man. That's bad positioning for Bray Wyatt on the card.
Yeah, I agree.
But one more match that we forgot is and of course we know why we forgot it is because Randy Orton is in it. We
Oh,
got,
that's right.
yeah, we got Randy Orton against Chris Jericho.
Yeah, and I think Orton's winning that. Jericho gonna be riding off in the sunset.
Yeah, I mean, it would only make sense if Randy Orton won, although I could not care less for this match. But probably going to be
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, I'll pick Orton to win, and plus they love giving Orton that push.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they do. They love giving it to him for some reason. They do.
Yeah, he is liked, so not by us, but I guess by the ones in the suits behind the desk at the company.
Like I said, man, he does get a big pop when he walks out there.
Yeah.
Maybe it's in his music and I don't realize it.
That could be true.
maybe they just maybe that's just in his song and I just have no clue.
That might be the case.
It might be because I don't know. According to some people, the Goldberg chants were in the song.
Really, that wouldn't surprise me.
According to some people, although if you watch Nitro Live, you could see the crowd chanting Goldberg. But
Yeah, but it wouldn't surprise me if it was still in his theme music.
no, it wouldn't surprise me at all. I mean, I know, I'm sure that plenty of those guys have cheers in their music,
Yeah,
just to or even just a background noise they can lay in. Who knows?
yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, that wouldn't surprise me one bit.
Yeah, and then I guess we got our main event. We got Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Plain old boring ass John Cena. Fuck my life. I gotta watch this guy again.
Yep. I'm I'm telling you now, if Cena wins, we're coming here Sunday for a show.
All right.
I am not lying. We are coming here for a show if Cena wins. I really think Brock's going to win because they want to keep the title on him. Plus, they just extended his contract, so not extended it, but he can work more dates. But if Cena wins, I just first of all, it'll make him 16-time world champion.
Woo!
I will have tears in my eyes.
Woo!
Exactly. And he just doesn't need the title anymore. I'm sorry, he doesn't. Do you agree?
I think you know the answer to that question.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What?
I need this guy off of my television, so I mean, yeah, taking the
Yeah.
law first step towards that. So yeah.
Well, he's taken many losses, but he comes back like a fucking freight train afterwards. I mean, gotta book Cena strong, keep that Superman character up. I don't know. I just don't think he needs a title anymore. Let him shine up a bunch of new guys to get out there, and that's all he needs to be doing. What, are kids not going to like him if he's losing? No, it's not going to make a difference.
Yeah. Did you make mention of a freight train?
I did say freight train.
All right. Well, I would rather watch Freight Train from Five Wrestling than watch John Cena.
I, I have heard one of his promos before.
That's more entertaining than John Cena to me.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. That should
Freight train.
that should kind of give you guys an idea of where I stand.
I wasn't even thinking about that when I said it, but yeah, there you go.
Freight Train.
Freight train.
Yeah, man. That guy, I don't know about that.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I kind of feel bad for the guy because, from my understanding, he's actually somewhat mentally challenged. So, kind of weird that they. I think it's just a big rib on him, pretty much.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I got no clue. Like I said, I've really only seen one promo the guy ever did, and I couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah. Then again, if he is mentally challenged and that is his dream to wrestle, I mean, I guess he's living out his dream, which is kind of cool. But
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, hey, whatever.
I can see that. I can see that being a problem though, as far as injuring people and injuring yourself, and really being an insurance problem.
Eh, there's levels of that. So I don't know. I mean, he could be very low on that scale. So who knows? Honestly, I got no clue. I Does he sound it a little bit when he does a promo? Maybe a little bit, but who knows? Good for him.
He doesn't do much in the ring, so I guess he can't really hurt anybody. It's more of a comedy gimmick. They don't really do much with him, so
Yeah.
that's what it is.
Who
Not that
knows?
I probably watched, I think, two. I think he was at the CZW show. Was the first time I seen him, and saw something on YouTube from $5 Wrestling. But You know,
That's where I see.
not
That's
really.
where I saw the promo. $5 Wrestling on YouTube.
Yeah, he's the champion there. So yeah, not very impressive. It's,
Wow.
I think Colt Cabana's running that promotion.
I think you're right.
Yeah, Colt
I
Cabana.
think you're right.
Of course, he would be behind $5 Wrestling, man. He's
At the Colta Cabana,
a crazy man.
I will never sing that again.
Yeah, really nice guy though. I met him a couple months ago at Legends of the Ring in Monroe, New Jersey. Really nice guy.
He looks like he's a really cool guy. He seems like it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you can kind of get a feel for what he would probably be like. So,
Yeah, I wish we were doing this podcast back then. Maybe I could have got us a couple plugs from a couple wrestlers there, or maybe set something up for an interview.
well, took us a little while, but we got it going now.
Yeah, in fact, actually today in Monroe, New Jersey was another Legends of the Ring, but I didn't go. Probably should have.
Should have. Why not? I wish I had. I wish I had all that wrestling around me, man. I got nothing. Nothing.
Let me pull this up. I'm actually curious to see who was
Are
off.
we done with? Are we done with
No,
Night of Champions?
we're not done. As soon as you mentioned John Cena, I just wanted to get off the subject, so I just changed it. But yeah,
All right.
we're not done. So what do you think is going to happen with this? I'm going to go ahead and give you my prediction for it. I think Cena's probably going to go nuts, and he's probably going to get disqualified, and they're going to extend it to maybe Hell in a Cell. Um,
Ooh, look at you, fantasy booker.
yeah, maybe I can see that happening. Either that or more of an even match, and Brock gets the better hand at the end. But I definitely don't see an encore of the last pay per view. So
No, I definitely think Cena will get some offense in this time. I would love it if they let Brock squash him again,
oh yeah,
but I do not see it at all. And yeah, I could see that DQ.
yeah, I think that's probably gonna what happen. That's probably gonna happen.
I could, but I could also see where they wouldn't want to tarnish Cena's thing with that either. So I don't know. I probably if Brock wins, it'll be clean.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think he should turn heel, dude. It's so stale and old. Even if he doesn't turn heel, a simple thing. I think you made mention of this. Even a simple thing as changing his ring attire, maybe come out dressed in all black, add a little bit of darkness to his gimmick, do something different. He's just so corny in his jean shorts, and I hate it. I hate it. I hate seeing
Well,
this guy come out in his Jordans.
he came out Monday with black shorts on. Nobody noticed.
Yeah, that's actually why I kind of mentioned that because I that kind of gave me a clue of where they're going with this. That's why I think he's gonna spaz out, and the next couple months you're gonna see him questioning himself and you know kind of teasing the heel turn a little bit more. And I don't see him turning heel though, but I think they're just gonna tease it and milk it as much as they can.
That's probably exactly what they'll do.
So I see Brock
Exactly.
because of a DQ or a clean win. So what do you think?
Yeah, I hope. I hope Brock wins clean. To me, that's the right way to do it.
Damn, I definitely should have gone to this convention today in New Jersey. It was only about an hour away from me.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and read the people that showed up. We got Howard Finkel, which was I guess the announcer for the whole show, and he's there every year. And we got Rob Van Dam,
Oh yeah.
Michael Hayes,
Oh wow.
Jeff Jarrett, Tori Wilson.
Ooh.
We got Eric Bischoff. That's a good one.
Yeah. I'm back.
Yeah, that's nice. Brodus,
Better than ever. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
we got Brodus Clay and Evan Bourne.
Nice.
We got Brian Blair and Jim Bronzell, Killer B. Got Glacier from WCW. That's a rare one.
Yeah.
Wow, we got Chuck Palumbo. What the hell? Where's he coming from? Um, Damn, I really wanted to meet Road Warrior Animal. I would have loved to get a photo op with him.
Oh yeah,
That
absolutely,
would have been a good one.
absolutely.
Drew McIntyre. Wow,
Nice.
we got a really good one over here. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. He was.
Oh my God, literally my top top wrestler, top favorite right there.
Yeah, you're gonna mark out a little bit more. We got plenty more, man. Yeah, they stack it up every year. I think they come actually every 8 months or so. So
Wow.
yeah, I've been to the last four. I missed this one though, but yeah, they've all been good, man. They've had Ultimate Warrior, Hogan, Sting, you name it, they've all been there. So definitely good stuff. But yeah, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, the Dudley Boys, Team 3D, you got
Hmm.
Vader, X Pac, Tony Atlas, Angelina Love, Velvet Sky, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Ted DiBiase, Brutus Beefcake, Honky Tonk Man, Jim the Animal Neidhart, Sonny Ono, what the hell?
Oh my God.
Yeah, we got Brittany the TNA Knockout, Ernest the Cat Miller, wow. Um, what else? Bobby Heenan. I've met Bobby Heenan a bunch of times, man. It's really hard. It's really sad. Um,
Yeah, I've seen some recent pictures of him, and
yeah, dude, I've seen it in person, and I really wanted to. I wanted to get a picture with him until I just don't feel right taking a picture with him like that. I don't know.
yeah,
Something.
I see where you're coming from.
Yeah. Barry Horowitz. What in the world? Got Teddy Long, Ethan Carter the third, Tommy Dreamer, Homicide, Roadkill, Francine, Earl Hebner, Crime Time, Ricardo Rodriguez, Pitbull, Gary Wolf, Axel Rotten, Yoshi Tatsu, Tammy Sitch, Haku, Joey Styles, Jimmy Snuka, Jim Cornette, Nikolai Volkov, Tito Santana, Greg Valentine, Al Snow, whose birthday it was today, and I saw some video clips of all the wrestlers singing happy birthday to him.
All
Come on,
right.
Lance Storm, Just Incredibles, man, this is, how many did I name? Like 50? Jesus.
God, dude, are you done?
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah.
Holy, dude, that sounds amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, I was actually I'm definitely gonna go to the next one, get some T-shirts, and get some people to wear my T-shirts out there, and give out some cards, and maybe get some footage of some wrestlers, maybe can give in some shout outs. That'll be cool.
Yeah, damn, that would have been awesome to go to. Why can't we have something like that in Texas? It's fucking Texas.
Yeah, I don't know, man. East Coast.
Yeah, we get nothing like that here. I don't even get. Literally, I get like no indie events here anymore. It pisses me off.
I'll tell you what, though, I'll be at House of Hardcore in November, so I'll definitely promote our shit up there.
There you go, House of Hardcore. I bet that's gonna be a good show.
Yeah, the Young Bucks against the Hardy Boys, man.
Always like the Young Bucks. They're awesome.
That's somewhat of a dream match, because I guess the Young Bucks are pretty much like a younger version of the Hardys, pretty much.
I guess.
They
Yeah,
really
yeah, I
look.
guess they are.
They look exactly like the Hardys when they used to be jobbers in like the mid '90s. That's how they dressed, like the Young Bucks.
Yeah, when Jeff lied about his age to get in the WWE.
Right. Yeah.
I actually listened to the both of them. Matt and Jeff were both on Jericho's podcast.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't get to listen to it yet.
Both good That's part one and part two. They're both great. Honestly, they're good.
You know, I gotta check.
Honestly, they are. Jericho knows how to shut the fuck up and let the guest speak. I must say.
That's good, man. Jim Ross always kills me with that.
Jim Ross cuts him off. Austin cuts him off. Vince Russo is one of the worst.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they're right in the middle, and he's like, let me bring something up, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I gotta tell you. It's like, oh my God, how much more illiterate can you sound?
Yeah.
Jesus,
I love
everything's, everything's, bro. He's talking to Daphne. Listen, bro,
it.
dude. Have some respect for Daphne and her wonderful looks.
Oh my god, I don't care what anybody says, man. I love Russo. He's so
Dude,
yes.
I really want I can't stop whenever his podcast is, I do get it. I can't stop listening to him. He's like a fucking car crash. You have to look.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I mean well, who was he this week? He had D'Lo Brown on this week, so
Did you listen to that one?
I got yeah, I did.
Is it
Yeah, I
a
did. It wasn't bad.
is it like a shoot interview with D'Lo? Is that kind of a thing?
He just tell about how they got into wrestling, this and that, and then about 30 minutes into the interview, he cuts off and goes to his VIP video section, which you
That's
got to pay for. So
that's an annoying plug.
yeah, so yeah, but I mean it's not bad. He loves bitching about wrestling and WWE, and
I'll tell you
I'll
what,
tell
though,
you
Jim Ross
what.
had a great episode this week with Cowboy Bill Watts. That's a good one.
Yeah, I got about 18 minutes left of that episode, and I need to finish it up. I was listening to that on the way here, actually.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, yeah, definitely need to check that one out.
Austin didn't have anybody. Colt Cabana didn't have anybody. And what's the other? I guess Piper's Pit. Gangrel.
I
Uh,
can't even listen. I can't even listen to Piper.
yeah, it's kind of like Kevin Sullivan. I can't listen to Sullivan.
I can't either.
Same with Ahmed Johnson. I guess he's got a podcast. I tried to listen to it one time.
Haven't
Yeah,
even tried.
yeah, Kamala on there, and it was brutal. Couldn't listen to it.
I got enough podcasts to listen to. I listen to Joe Rogan. Those are 3 hours each, so
Yeah,
you gotta kind of
Joe Rogan. Who's that?
the UFC commentator.
Okay.
He's also a comic.
Fear Factor, right?
There you go.
Yeah.
Comic, been on TV. Used to do a show called News Radio, Hardball. But currently does the UFC announcing.
Yeah.
Big into psychedelic drugs too. Love the guy.
Yeah, I don't know how people listen to Meltzer every day. That's
I don't. I
yeah.
can't.
I wouldn't even pay $10 a month for it.
No, I wouldn't either. But I don't know. I know a lot of people do, and that's great. But I couldn't listen to it every day. And I'll tell you, I see a lot of people complaining about what he says and how him and Alvarez are losing their fucking minds, especially Alvarez.
It is. From what I heard, I don't personally listen to it, but
From what I read,
yeah,
they really have been wrong on a bunch of stuff lately.
yeah. Especially when the network is $9.99. Why would you pay $9.99 for just news and spoilers and recap? I don't know.
Speaking of 9.99, while we're hitting the subject,
I know where you're going.
posted I
What?
posted something on the Facebook page about a guy who said got his signs taken and got ejected for a 9.99 sign. I don't get it. Now I do know one thing. In Canada, it's 11.99. So maybe they're trying to. I don't know, but let me see. I'm trying to find it right now.
I really don't understand this because it's free promotion by your consumers. Why would you want to abandon your consumers, especially when they're promoting your shit for free?
I don't know. Here it is right here, and I got it from Wrestling Inc. WrestlingInc.com. Uh, let's see. Aaron Porter is sent word that security were telling fans not to hold up any 9.99 sounds at the SmackDown taping in Biloxi, and threatened to eject them if they did. Porter did manage to get his sign below on camera at the end of the Seth Rollins Big E match on Main Event last night before having the sign confiscated. And then he posted a picture of the sign. There's nothing vulgar on there. It's literally a red and black sign, which is WWE colors. Says 9.99. It's got a money sign on the left, red lines going through it. Big 9.99 with a red swoosh underneath the 99. No words, no promotion, no fuck 9.99, nothing. just $9.99, and claims his sign was taken.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't know, but we segued
Stop.
into it, so I figured we'd talk about it since it was there.
Yeah, stop bitching, WWE.
Really, you know what? Look, if your sign says a vulgar word, a curse word, if you're promoting something you shouldn't be on WWE TV, I get them taking the sign. I'm for them taking the sign for that. But why any other sign? I mean, I've seen them take people's signs that are ridiculous, and this isn't the first of this. I mean, and people have complained about signs being taken forever. What are you doing? People pay money to go there.
Yeah.
Why would you do that? They are paying customers, basically, watching your show at home, in person. Why? Why?
Because they are odd. They have an odd way of thinking. Everything is odd in the WWE, man. Uh, they're crazy. Simply,
Yeah, I guess that's
they're
one way
crazy.
to put it.
They are crazy. That's simply put. They're crazy.
They are. It just makes no sense to me why they would take signs from anybody, unless again it's, I mean, if you've got, fuck WWE or something like that, or you're promoting your business that you can't do that for free, even though you see it all the time on there. But if
Yeah,
it
well,
just, I mean,
anybody going to any roles or anything, go ahead and put a THT podcast sign up, man.
yeah, if it gets taken, post it on a website that it got taken.
Yeah, be rebellious.
Yeah, come on, you rebels without a clue.
Yeah, be a little edgy in this pussified society.
There you go.
Put a
There you
sign.
go. What else we got here? Because I mean, it's baffling why they would take signs. I guess we can't really dig into it too much because I don't know. I mean, that might. I mean, who knows if the guy was lying? But
Yeah, but we also got something else. We got the WWE kind of teasing the next generation.
yep, I had that also up here. Exactly. They are teasing the next generation. It said, "You've waited long enough. Prepare yourself for the next generation."
Now, if you had to decode this, what do you think this is hinting at? I have an idea, but I don't know if this is gonna happen. But I'd like to see it happen. I think it definitely would be something interesting, especially with Reigns out, with Daniel Bryan out, and a couple weeks ago we were hearing rumors of Cena not being completely healed, so they need something. They're desperate.
Yeah, I could see him maybe doing either. They're going to do maybe give what they should do is give the NXT guys at least 1 or 2 matches on a 3-hour show. Maybe that's what they're doing. But I also read that the Ascension was scheduled, and Adrian Neville was scheduled for Monday's Raw to be at. I don't know if they're going to do anything with them, but I don't know. Maybe we're going to see some newness, which would be nice.
Yeah. Now, this is just an idea. Of course, it's not going to happen. I mean, never say never. Hopefully, it happens. I think it would be great if they do it, but
Yeah.
they've kind of been teasing this, and they've been grouping these guys together in pictures and stuff like that. They got Kevin Steen, Adrian Neville, Virgil Devitt, aka Prince Devitt, um, Itami, aka Kenta, and they got Sami Zayn, and I think that's about it. Yeah, those five. They've got those five on and a couple collages and pictures and things of that nature. So I think it would be kind of cool if we kind of see like a new Nexus, but not Nexus, but kind of have the NXT guys invading and have those five kind of taking over Raw. I think that would be tremendous. I think that would be awesome. And you're really just setting up, five top guys. Basically, what you're doing.
Yeah, could be. I mean, it looks like, and people have said that you know, those 5 guys, Triple H does call them, is it 5 guys?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, he does call them the next generation. So I don't know. I mean, it definitely gives you something to watch Raw for, I guess, because they really haven't given you much to watch Raw for lately.
Well, if this happens indeed, you guys go ahead and give us credit. You know where you heard it first.
That's right.
The Hot Tag Podcast on YouTube and on iTunes. By the way, if you're enjoying this, go ahead on iTunes. We're on iTunes. We're on Twitter. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube, of course. Yeah, go ahead on our website. We have everything. We're gonna plug it in later, but for now, definitely go on iTunes. You can search it on our THC podcast or the Hot Tag Podcast, and it'll definitely pop up on there. And go ahead and give it a subscribe. Yeah, leave a comment if you can. Leave a review. That always helps.
Definitely. We're looking for it. Help us out.
There you go.
Help us out. And anyone who keeps saying I'm having audio issues, trust me, they're fixed.
There you go.
Trust me, this thing will it's fixed. There
There you go. That's something else to look forward to. But
you go.
yeah. So we got a weekly podcast. We're also going to be doing weekly YouTube videos. So yeah, go ahead and subscribe to us on here, and go ahead and subscribe on iTunes.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. We need some subscriptions. We finally got everything worked out, so let's get it going.
There you go.
There it is.
So I hope this happens, man. I think the whole next generation invading Raw, I think that would be awesome. Um,
Yeah. Meanwhile, speaking of some of the NXT guys and Nexus, you kind of segued right into this. Looks like Sami Zayn has been playing the bunny a little bit,
um, that's sad.
and so has Justin Gabriel.
Well, that explains the super kick.
And there is also talk that the bunny may wrestle on the Night of Champions kickoff show.
Okay. I'm
This
glad.
according to F4W Online, which is Meltzer and Alvarez.
Right.
So
Well, Dave Meltzer, thank you for informing me, because yeah, now I'm not gonna be tuning in at 7:30 to watch the game, so I'll just tune in at 8 o'clock, and
7, it's an hour kickoff show,
okay, well,
which is
I'm
6 o'clock
gonna,
for me.
okay, nice. Now I'm gonna go ahead and thank you, Boxman, for letting me know that it's 7 o'clock, so I don't have to watch any of that crap. I can just tune in at 8 o'clock. So that's
8
awesome.
o'clock.
Good
Turn
shit.
on the network. 8 o'clock. No problem, man. I definitely wanted to do it. But yeah, you kind of mentioned Nexus and you mentioned Sami Zayn, so I figured I would lay that out there. So yeah,
That's gonna be a terrible segment to look forward to.
yeah. Said Sami Zayn only played it a couple times, and Justin Gabriel has been under it a little more. But
Yeah,
Justin Gabriel, man, there's a guy that they're missing the boat with. I think that guy's got a little bit of talent. They could probably capitalize on.
yeah, he's got no charisma though.
Eh,
Guy's like
you got
he's great in the ring, he just seems dead.
give him a mask.
Yeah, but
Give him a mask. Let him go out there. Why not?
true.
I don't know why. I mean, they have so many people that they could do something with, and they just don't. Instead, we get Randy Orton, Big Show, John Cena,
Yep,
Mark Henry,
yep.
RVD.
Well, I'm a fan of Rockman, man.
I was. He just doesn't give a shit anymore.
Well, I'm biased. I'm from ECW City, man. I'm biased
Yeah, whatever.
when it comes to
Whatever.
ECW.
Yeah. So yeah, but I mean, they really do have a lot of guys they could do stuff with. I mean, but they would rather not. So I don't know. But I did read today that WWE is looking to invest over $100 million into the Indian sporting related entertainment market.
Great. We're gonna see a whole lot of great Kali in the next couple weeks.
$100
Oh,
Over. Well, wait. It says
yeah,
WWE and 10 Sports, which is another company, will invest over 100 million. So it's not all WWE. So hold on. But yeah, they are committed to the Indian market, and they think they're making a good investment. So
yeah,
awesome! They're gonna get Raw, they're gonna get SmackDown, NXT, and the pay-per-views.
yeah, fantastic, awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're gonna get a great Khali coming out on elephants now on the next Raw. So that's gonna be fantastic. I'm looking forward to that. Fucking fantastic. Uh, don't you think Great Khali would be happy about that because he doesn't have to walk through the ring anymore?
Oh, dude, that's how they should have him coming in all the time. He just hops off of an elephant.
That would get over. That'd be awesome, man. That would be awesome.
That would be fucking awesome.
There you go, WWE. You guys are gonna see this as a trend on this show, but we give a whole lot of ideas to WWE, and we go ahead and say you're welcome. So you're welcome, WWE. Go ahead.
Oh, that'd be fucking awesome. Coming down on an elephant. At least you didn't say camel. That would have been racist.
Yeah, I mean, well, India's for elephants. India.
Yeah, good point there. Oh man,
India
that'd be
is
fucking.
fucking
That'd
fat.
be awesome.
Yeah.
Just, Kali, you stay.
Great Khali.
You like my elephant sound?
Yes, I do. It sounds like a legit elephant. So that's good.
Sounds close enough.
Yeah, that sounds close enough. Right on
You
the
know,
dot.
we got to make these with our mouth. We can't afford sound effects. God damn it!
It's the working man's YouTube.
Now on my laptop, we have sound effects on the weekly show. No big deal. I'll get them working on here. Trust me.
Yeah, it's all good, man.
Yeah,
Now,
all good.
before we start talking about some random wrestling stuff, let's go ahead and talk about Brodus Clay. Spoiler alert, by the way, if you
Yeah,
yeah. Spoiler alert for TNA.
TNA spoiler alert.
There you go. Now, Brodus Clay showed up a few days ago at a TNA show that we're gonna see in a couple months, maybe 3 years from now. I don't know. Who knows? Um, yeah, God knows. But maybe by the time this airs, Brodus Clay is gonna be back with the WWE. Who knows?
Uh, I don't know about that.
Well,
They
this
probably wouldn't. I don't think they'll take him back now.
yeah, but this is gonna probably air in like 2016.
Oh, come on. I think it airs. I think they said October. Hold on. I think I saw the date it was going to air. October. I think it's going to be the October 15th or 22nd show. Maybe the
Yeah,
29th. Maybe 29th. I think the 29th, actually.
I think the product would be so much better if they just if they were live every week or maybe even every other week.
I know, but they're really trying to save money. And let's face it, WWE did not start off going live for a long time.
Yeah, and that's when they pretty much sucked.
Well, I mean, yeah, but still, but I mean,
It was like 95, man. That shit sucked.
yeah, but they did it for the reason of trying to save money because they were about to go bankrupt. So I mean, you do what you got to do. I wish it was live too. I'm not gonna lie. I understand why it's taped. I've kind of gotten over it. It doesn't bother me anymore. I try not to read a lot of spoilers, even though there've been like I've seen like 8 different spoilers this week come out. But yeah, but whatever. I don't know. I mean, yeah, it'll be next month, but I don't know. I like this for them.
Yeah,
I like Brodus Clay going. I'm sorry, we didn't even mention his new name in TNA is Tyrus, Tyrus.
amazing, genius.
I do have a feeling he came up with that, but anyway,
Is he gonna be a dinosaur again?
I don't know. It looks like he's a heel because he's with EC3. I don't see EC3 turning face in the next few weeks.
Oh, okay. That's gonna be cool.
So he always should have been a heel, in my opinion. But what do I know?
Well, yeah, he should never be a face. He doesn't even look like a good guy.
Well, he's funny. But I mean, he definitely is a funny guy. But he
Yeah, but
probably shouldn't.
if you're going off the first impression, when you look at this guy, you
He
don't
looks
think
like a no with the fucking mohawk and big tattoos. He looks like a big badass.
exactly.
But WWE's got to humble everybody. So they shoved him in there as what do as the Funkasaurus. So hopefully he'll get a better shot in TNA. Hopefully TNA will use him good. I think this is a good pickup for them and good for Tyrus.
Tyrus.
Yeah, I mean, hey, the guy took being Snoop Dogg's bodyguard and has brought it this far. Give him some credit. I like the guy. I hope the best for him.
Yeah. And speaking of Brodus Clay, he was wrestling tonight against Homicide at PWS. That's pretty cool.
That'd probably be a damn good match, man. I think we talked about that Tuesday. Yeah, go definitely, man.
Yeah, so big shout out to Pro Wrestling Syndicate. Definitely support them. That's a pretty decent independent group. And,
Support your indies, people. It's where your next WWE stars are coming from.
yeah, and speaking of them, the reason why I'm giving them a shout out on the last couple of episodes is because they really help out the fans. Like for example, when Extreme Rising screwed everybody out of the tickets, I think they said if you bring your Extreme Rising ticket,
Hmm.
we'll charge you like $5 or maybe it was even free.
It
And
was they were honoring those tickets, is what they were doing. I did read that.
yeah, so
Definitely awesome.
yeah, definitely cool stuff, man. I remember a different indie show. I think maybe it was them again. I'm not sure. Because Extreme Rising did this, quite often, where they just cancel shows. Excuse me, at the last second. So, I think the next time they had you would buy the tickets. I think it was like half off, and you would get a free autograph from some of the participants. And I think the participants that actually were doing this were former ECW talents. So that was kind of cool.
Cool, man. Yeah, that sounds like whoever. I don't know who runs that place, but they're definitely a
Yeah,
good good people.
they're all involved. It's like Eric Eric Pleska, I think is his name, the guy that runs the company, and Shining Wizards. They're like a podcast network, and
Hmm.
always involved with PWS, Kevin Matthews, and all those guys. They're pretty much the ones involved. So yeah, they're good people.
Good guys. Definitely got some good ideas to make themselves seem like a very reputable company. So
Yeah, I've only been to one show, which we're honest on this show. Of course, I'm plugging their shit, but I enjoyed about half of the show, and the other half I completely couldn't stand it. So it's
that
either hate it or love it, you know. And
that sounds like any indie show I've ever gone to.
yeah, but
You usually like it a little bit, and then you're like, God, this kind of sucks.
yeah, but I'll definitely give it to them. They bring in some dream matches, and some of their lineups are really good. It's just some of the gimmicks I'm just not for it because they're way too gimmicky. Some of the gimmicks are almost like Chikara, which I kind of dig Chikara because I get what they're doing. But in a regular wrestling company, some of the stuff is too much. Like they have a drunk pirate, and the guy is just it's too gimmicky. The guy comes in and stumbles everywhere. Like I don't know. I just felt out of place in some matches. But I'll go ahead and mention this. On that show that I went to, we had Jushin Thunder Liger against John Morrison, which was a great match. I thought that's somewhat of a dream match.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man, yeah, that probably would be good. I mean, I'm not the biggest Morrison fan, but
Yeah, but in ring wise, man, they definitely meshed, and it was really good.
yeah, I'm sure that probably was a good match. I mean, Morrison. I mean, I wasn't a fan of I'm really not a fan of glittery abs on any guy.
Yeah,
Don't judge me for that, but I'm just not a glittery abs kind of guy. But he definitely was good in the ring. I mean, a lot of little flippity doos and stuff. Yeah,
yeah,
and yeah, and I mean Liger. I mean, who hasn't heard of him?
right. Yeah, I actually got
So,
the picture you're actually seeing on my thing is from that show.
oh, cool. I see it now.
Yeah, yeah. That's actually from that same show. But I also saw John Morrison against Too Cold Scorpio, which was a I thought it was going to be a phenomenal match, and it was probably one of the worst matches I've ever seen. So you
Oh
never,
shit!
yeah, and that was at House of Hardcore, man. I mean, always big ups to House of Hardcore, but that match was fucking terrible. They had a dance off for the first like 10 minutes, and the crowd was booing the hell out of that. They got booed out of the building, man.
Wow.
Yeah, you know the Philadelphia crowd, man. The Philly crowd, we give all the respect due when the product is good, but if you try to play the crowd, man, we're just gonna shit on you. That's pretty much what happened.
Yeah. If you watch any wrestling show, you know the Philly crowd knows what's up.
ECW City, man.
Yeah, they've
ECW City, man. Not even just Philadelphia, even New York crowd, the Jersey crowd. Those three states. Well, Philadelphia, not the state. Pennsylvania as a whole, pretty much. Um,
hmm
Good crowd. But
yeah.
that same card actually had a New Jack's retirement match also against Necro Butcher, which of course was a gruesome match and fucking blood everywhere. But, yeah,
Wow.
crazy match.
Huh. That's cool, man.
Yes, sir. I think some of the stuff is on YouTube. I think they actually post up some of the matches for free if anybody wants to check it out. So some of their stuff is up there. And they actually had the Briscoe brothers, the new ones, Jay and Mark. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I say this because of what I'm about to say. Their opponents were the Rock and Roll Express. That's why I was saying that because
Oh
I
yeah.
people would just think it's two old school teams against each other. But no,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, it was a weird matchup. The new Briscoes against the Rock and Roll Express. So
Hmm.
Rock and Roll went over, believe it or not.
Awesome.
Yeah. So
Awesome. They're in my top five.
yeah, yeah, you did name the top five.
Uh huh. We did.
Yeah. So that's that. And let's talk about some random wrestling shit before we go ahead and end the show. Let's talk about some random stuff. So we're talking about some shoot interviews, and of course mine arrived as I was showing you earlier prior to going live.
hmm
Um, so I was watching the Bad News Brown shoot interview, and kind of made Andre look like a dick. Have you ever
Yeah, some people have said that. Some people have also said if you met him in at the end of his career, he was in so much pain that he was sort of short and abrupt and kind of a dick at the end of his career just because of the pain he was in.
well, this is actually in the '70s. This is
Really?
Yeah, this is when he was in his prime, or maybe early '80s, but no earlier than that, because it was right when he came back from New Japan when he was coming to the WWF for the first time. So that was
Maybe
in the
he
early '80s.
maybe he just didn't like him.
Yeah, well, apparently he said he was racist, and he kept calling him the N word, and yeah, he said he got pissed off, and he told the guy to pull over the bus, and he wanted a fair one with Andre, and Andre wouldn't come out because the guy is legit, like I think he was like in I don't know, some kind of karate. But yeah, he was actually in the Olympics and stuff. I had no idea. He was in the Olympics in like '73, I think.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah. Seems like a badass. He seems like a crazy dude. So I don't know. But yeah. Apparently, Andre was calling him the N word, and they got hostile. And towards the end of Andre's life, I guess they hashed it out and they made peace. So that's always good to hear. But yeah,
Yeah,
kind of surprised me.
I didn't know that. I didn't know Andre. I don't know. I mean, I've never heard that much about Andre, but man, I hope that's not true.
Yeah. So
Damn.
another thing I heard that was racist was Kamala's shoot where he was talking about how one of the promoters was talking to Hogan, and Hogan, of course, didn't want to lay down for Kamala, and the promoter was saying to Hogan, basically, don't worry, he's just a N word, and yeah, Kamala was really offended, but he never approached either of them about it, and which really just I don't want to bash the guy, of course, especially in the condition that he's in, man, but I personally I wouldn't let anybody get away with that. I just I think you should have some self-respect and stand up for your people and yourself.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well.
and to each his own, I guess. But yeah,
Yeah. Exactly.
I guess
Exactly.
a lot of racism going on in the locker room back in the '70s and '80s, which of course doesn't surprise me. But
No, wouldn't surprise me either. And probably back then, I don't know when Kamala got in the business. I forget what he said, but he might have just wanted to shut his mouth and get his money.
yeah, I think he was in the '70s as well.
That would make sense. Yeah.
Kamala was in he was in Memphis and then he went to Japan for a while. So
So yeah, it had to be the '70s.
yeah, so he came to the WWF for the first time towards late '80s, I think,
I think. Yeah, I think you're right.
mid '80s or something around there. It was yeah.
Huh.
That was weird, man. I don't know, but yeah, Bad News Brown, man, definitely an entertaining guy, entertaining as hell.
Yeah, I have heard.
Yeah, he's kind of shitting on Abdullah the Butcher, which doesn't surprise me. Everybody does.
True.
Yeah, apparently this guy was taking money from wrestlers that were looking to be booked in Japan, and basically he would promote them and advertise them and get them bookings, and he would charge them basically as a manager, which his friends at that. So
Wow.
yeah, this guy's a dick.
Obviously.
This guy's a
Man, so much bullshit going on in wrestling business, man.
Yeah, what a dick. And he was saying that actually him Abdullah against Tiger Jeet Singh was the first $1 million house that was sold out.
Wow.
Yeah, and
Huh.
he was making a lot of money, man. He was making 40 grand a month, 10,000 a week when he was in All Japan.
Wow, that's good money right there, man.
Yeah, so I don't know. I
That
don't
is
know.
good money.
I don't know what he did with the money because he doesn't look like he's on any kind of drugs or he's never like in an altered state of mind in his interviews or anything. So I don't know.
Hmm. I
I
don't
don't
know, man.
I don't know what these wrestlers do with their money, man. How do they all fuck it up?
You got me, man. I have no clue.
All fuck it up. I mean, he's for God's sake, man. His business is a fucking is a Chinese food spot in the middle of the hood in Atlanta. That probably cost 40,000. That was a week of work in Japan. You should have had fucking 30 of those.
I don't know, man. I mean, a lot of these guys I mean, a lot of these guys don't have money anymore. It's not just him. I mean, a lot of them. And I find it amazing too. I think the same thing. What in the hell has happened?
Yeah,
Because,
I don't get it, man.
yeah, I don't know.
I don't get it.
I do not get it myself, man.
I also listened to the Harris Brothers shoot where they talked about choking out Shawn Michaels. Have you heard of this?
Please elaborate.
Yeah, basically, Shawn Michaels was a huge dick back in the day, and he admits he was an ass, which I
Yeah,
think is kind of cool in a way, but at the same time, it's a cheap way out just to say like, oh, I know, I was an ass. My bad.
yeah,
I was an ass.
exactly.
I know. I don't want to hear it anymore. I know everything you said. I probably said it. I was an asshole, but I'm a changed man now, so let's forget about it. That's you can't be an asshole for 30 years and just basically have come out with a clean sheet and expect to get away with that. I don't know, but again, to each his own. But this is just my opinion. This is a opinionated show. I mean, this is what we do. We just give our opinions. It's not fact, but
That's
yeah,
it.
it is what it is, man. But basically, he was being an ass to one of the Harris brothers, and they apparently don't play that shit at all. From
Yeah.
yeah, they've had a lot of encounters with fans and wrestlers, and damn near were fired from every territory and company because of fighting and all this crazy stuff. So yeah, they had that reputation, and Shawn Michaels, I guess, just he was barking up the wrong tree. So they approached him in the locker room, and he was with X-Pac, and they lifted him up by his hair and choked him out against the wall and threw him, slammed him through a table, not a gimmick table, through an actual table. And they said they were really never approached about the situation, which was really surprising to me because, Shawn Michaels was a WWF bitch boy back then. So anything that happened to him, that was a golden boy. So I guess they had a really, good reputation with kicking ass. I guess nobody wanted to approach him. But later on, they were laid off for 6 months, and eventually laid off. So
Wow.
yeah,
Man, that would have been awesome to watch.
yeah, definitely. I can't imagine X-Pac in there, man. He was probably shitting his pants.
He was probably laughing his ass off.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I would be laughing with those guys. Man, those guys.
Yeah, there's some big son of bitches. I'll admit that they're pretty big guys. I wouldn't want to be messing with them really either. But I don't
Yeah,
know, man. But everyone did. I mean, a lot of people have said that Shawn Michaels was a real fucking asshole back then, just because I mean, you're right. He's admitted it too, but uh, probably deserves an ass kicking.
yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. And apparently they also whooped the Sandman's ass pretty bad.
I don't really.
Yeah,
It
they
had to be both of them. Sandman got fucking SWAT called on him at a wedding.
yeah they beat the shit out of the guy, man. They because I guess the Sandman was really reckless with his cane stick, and his cane shots would pop eardrums, and he would just like smash the guy in his nose, and he was just really reckless with it. So they told him that one of them had stitches, and they said, hey, don't fuck around tonight, don't hit me in that spot, and etc. So I guess Sandman was out drinking in the back, and he came out at the wrong part of the match, and he missed his cue, and he just came out at the wrong time. And I think he hit the one guy in the back of the head, which was where he told him not to hit him. So he just
Ow.
started spazzing out, and right in front of everybody else, they started shooting on the guy and beat the shit out of him.
Wow. I could see that.
Yeah,
I could definitely see Sandman doing that. Not surprising one bit.
yeah. So and they yeah, I do respect them though, because when you watch it, you could tell from the tone they set. These guys are serious. They respect the business. They not even just the business, just they have respect for humanity and people as a whole. They say, you respect me, I respect you. So that's I can see that. And the guy he was telling Sandman afterwards. He said, my main problem with you is coming intoxicated to the match. Basically, you're at your job. This is your job. You shouldn't be drinking, at your job. This is what you do for a living, and you're putting my life at risk, and it's just not good for business. So he said, yeah, if you're gonna continue to drink, whether you're in the ring with me or anybody else, I'm gonna beat your ass every time I see you until you stop doing that.
Hell yeah.
So I commend him for that. That's good.
Yeah, not bad.
Cause yeah, I've seen the Sandman, at the ECW reunions and all that. Of course, I saw him in the original ECW when I was a kid, but I've seen him recently, and the guy just comes out just blacked out drunk. He has no idea, stumbling over everybody and across tables, and just it's sad, man. I mean, it's weird to watch it.
Yeah, I could. I've never seen it personally, but I could see where it would be a little uncomfortable at the least.
Dude, I was at the Extreme Rising, and he was in the bleachers, and he was literally falling asleep, and he was just like falling asleep on this guy pretty much, just like out of control. And we came early for the event because we were gonna tailgate in the parking lot, which we did. So we were a couple hours early, and mind you, this is at the National Armed Guard. God damn it, National Guard Armory. I'm saying it backwards.
There you go.
God damn it. Fuck, man. This is what you get when it's almost midnight and you're recording a YouTube podcast. So,
Oh, it's only 10 to 11 here. Shut up.
well, you know. Anyway, God damn it. We're at the National Guard Armory, and we saw the Sandman near the tanks with his kid playing, catch, and next to him is just a huge bottle of vodka at that. And yeah, a couple hours later, you see him at the show, pretty much blacked out drunk, and it's just like, come on, dude. I mean,
Damn.
of course you're not wrestling every night. I mean, once in a while when you get a booking, can you just like not get blacked out drunk until you go in the back, in the locker room or whatever the case may be? I don't know, man. I have a hard time respecting that.
I see where you're coming from, man. I get it. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I watched a U shoot with him, and it was creepy. I mean, it was like Jamie Dundee creepy.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't know if you've ever watched that one. It's kind of hard to get through too. I mean,
yeah. We were talking about that last week.
yeah, that one's they're both hard to get through, but the Sandman one is a little more sad. So yeah, but it's I don't know. It's yeah, I wouldn't doubt any of those stories about Sandman are true. So
Yeah, actually, speaking of U shoots, I watched this kayfabe commentary, the timeline of ECW '97, I believe. And yeah, he's drunk once again, of course, just like smoking cigarettes. His little daughter is just like crawling in the back. It's really weird, you know. I don't know, man. Made me feel uncomfortable as well. Just really awkward setting.
yeah, I could see that.
So,
I don't know. Oh well, what else we got here, man? You got more U shoots. What else you watch?
I actually just got them today, so I haven't watched anything else yet. But speaking of DVDs, the House of Hardcore that I was at is out on DVD, so I'll have to purchase that so I can watch myself on camera.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, hopefully next time I'll have a Hot Tag Podcast T-shirt on.
Yeah, we got to get some of those. There you go. And I was watching when I watched Impact the other night. I was looking down, and right for the first segment, I saw Sam Roberts from Opie and Anthony right front row. How can you miss his hair?
He's the man.
I like the guy. I know his voice is annoying. Mine probably is too to some people, so whatever. But I like the guy, and I mean he's so smart ass. It's just awesome.
Yeah, I like the guy.
I do too. I think he's awesome.
Yeah, I like him. I think he should do a wrestling podcast.
I there he does a little podcast of his own, but when he has guests on, I think he purposely does it on that little after Opie and Anthony show because that's bigger.
Yeah.
So, and him working at XM, he probably couldn't have guests on that show. So, you know.
Yeah, I'm not even talking about guests. Just him pretty much doing what we do. Of course, he's a fan of the product. I mean, he watches it.
Yeah, but he talks about it a lot too. But he definitely talks about it more. But I don't know. He probably should. But I got no clue why he doesn't. There's got to be a reason. But
Yeah, maybe time.
maybe he's a busy boy. That Sam Roberts.
Cause like I said, Peter Rosenberg from Hot 97 is they're good friends with Sam Roberts as well. So he has a podcast out, and they're pretty much in the same profession. They're in the same line of work. So
Yeah,
I'd like to see them do one together. That'd be nice.
yeah. I used to listen to Sam's podcast, but it's pretty short. It's like 45 minutes. It's just him. Not bad,
And
but
yeah,
not much on wrestling really.
yeah. Let me see what else we have here. I need to get this one. Timeline history of the WWE 1992 with Bret Hart. This one is
I'll bet that one is full of excitement.
Yeah, I mean, not much charisma coming out from Bret Hart, but
Yeah, that one must be really good.
yeah, he's talking about Nails versus Vince. You want to talk about this situation? You know much about it?
No, I don't. Or do I don't know. Tell me.
Basically, Nails went into Vince's office and he gripped him up, and I think he maybe beat him up. I think, but yeah, there was definitely an altercation, and he was fired.
That makes sense to get fired. I understand
Yeah.
that.
You never heard of that?
I don't think I ever did. I knew there was something. I don't know why I never cared to read about it or find out about it, but I knew there was something that happened between the two of them. I just never really looked into it.
Yeah, yeah, I know there was some kind of altercation, so that should be interesting.
Well, when you hire a guy to be a convict acting motherfucker, guess what happens?
Yeah, there you go. Make a reality, huh?
Backfired.
Backfired. Bang, bang,
Backfired.
bang. And speaking of shows that I was at, I know I'm making this whole thing about me being at shows, but the
Go for it.
CZW Tournament of Death is also out on DVD, so I bought that. What the hell am I talking? I have it right
Well, don't
here.
buy it again.
Yeah, don't buy it again. God damn it. I gotta stop buying wrestling DVDs. See, I'm getting doubles and stuff. I told you I got the Paul Heyman DVD. I got two copies of that, so maybe we'll
Yeah,
give it on the show.
maybe we will.
Yeah. So go ahead and subscribe for that. Yeah, sons of bitches.
That's right, you silly pricks.
There you go.
There it is. I don't know. I've been kind of looking here for stuff, and I don't see much. I don't see not much, really much else to talk about.
Now, hold on one second here. They have a Jason Knight shoot interview. Why the hell would anybody want to listen to 4 hours of Jason Knight?
I don't know, man. That dude was pretty awesome on In Your Head, though.
Was he?
Yeah, he's the one who urinated on air.
I must have missed that episode.
Oh, dude, it was actually a good interview. It was awesome. It was like 2.5 hours, or maybe even three, but it was good. I
Maybe
could probably listen to it.
I'll have to check that out. But yeah, I guess if you say he's entertaining, maybe I'll take it back. Maybe this is a good shoot.
Yeah, give it. I mean, he's pretty good. So he's entertaining, definitely.
Yeah.
He was a little he was a little drunk, but I'm
Yeah.
sure I'm sure. Whose shoot is it?
Rob Feinstein.
Oh, well, it might not be as entertaining as you think. Then forget it. Who
Yeah,
knows?
I
Might
mean,
not be. Might be worth it.
honestly, man, I got the Bad News Brown one is a RF video production, and of course, you guys probably know how I feel about Rob, but it's just his products, man. I mean, they're just so shitty. It just his questions. I mean, he half of the stuff that he's asking is wrong, and they correct him, and his videos always run out, and he has to pause. And during the Harris Brothers shoot, he missed the first 45 minutes, and they had to record it again.
My
So like,
God.
you'd watch like 45 minutes of something, and then it's recorded again, and you're just going through the same questions again twice. Like, what the fuck, man?
I think I've only watched three of his because I have more, but I think I've only watched three of them. It is kind of tough to get through sometimes.
Yeah, I purchased it through High Spots. I mean,
And he always says, "Oh, don't worry, we'll edit that out," and
yeah,
doesn't.
never
And
does.
all right, well, where's the edit, dumbass?
Yeah, never does.
No, never.
We got a pretty cool Cesaro collection though, right here. Um, you want me to
Really?
read all the matches?
Yeah.
Got one against CM Punk. This is all in the Indies, by the way. This is prior to his WWE career.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, so you got one against CM Punk. He's teaming up with Chris Candido, Nigel McGuinness, and Steve Stone against CM Punk, Ace Steel, Matt Sydal, and Danny Daniels. bunch of stuff against Chris Hero. Let's see, Billy Gunn. The hell did this come from? Oh. Against Necro Butcher. That's probably a good, nice, stiff match. Uh,
Probably.
against Daniel Bryan. Against
Probably.
Team Masturbation.
What? Wait. Can you repeat that?
Team Masturbation. Beef Wellington and Excalibur. What the fuck is wrong with you two?
Um, Next match.
Yeah. Fuck those guys.
I don't even want. No, don't do that. No.
Yeah, never mind. Rewind.
Next match. I can. I'll edit that out.
Yeah. Claudio Castagnoli. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have called him Cesaro. WWE, don't sue me. Claudio Castagnoli against
There you go.
Ruckus, which Ruckus is pretty good, man. I know he's
Hmm.
always losing and waning and gaining back weight. He's always kind of just he's always stumbled with that. He's always struggled with that. So I don't know, but he's pretty good in the ring. So I would definitely want to check that match out. And Kings of Wrestling against Blackout against again Ruckus, part of Blackout. Uh, got a one against Kevin Steen, one against Davey Richards, Michael Elgin. Wow, this is a good one right here. Claudio Castagnoli against Too Cold Scorpio.
Hmm.
I want to see that.
Nice.
Against Chuck Taylor, Dave Taylor. That's crazy. Sammy Callahan against Drake Younger. Bunch of stuff. El Generico. This is a good one.
That sounds like a good one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Definitely
I
sounds
definitely
like
want
a
to
good
see that Too Cold Scorpio match and Cesaro. That's probably great.
one. Yeah, that's probably worth it right there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, some good matches on there, man.
Yeah, definitely. Anything else you wanna mention?
That's your dog, right? That's not you
No,
farting.
no, that's my dog snoring. Yeah,
All right.
I got three of these guys snoring.
I don't think we got. Like I said, I don't know, man. I mean, you haven't watched Impact yet, so we'll have to wait till Tuesday on that. And I don't think we. I think we're good.
Good to go.
Yeah, I guess so. I got nothing. I was checking the websites and I can't find any new news. And
Well, we don't have to necessarily talk about news. We can just talk about.
I I got nothing, man. I got nothing.
Well, in that case, we're gonna be back on Tuesday, and you can join us on the live stream. You can go ahead on www.hottagpodcast.weebly.com and you can check it out on there. The links are on there, and you can go on facebook.com/groups/THT podcast. And yeah, definitely check us out on YouTube. Of course, you're checking us out now, so go ahead and give it a subscribe. Um, yeah, I think that's about it.
That's about it. I guess we're good.
We are good to go. We'll see you on Tuesday, and hopefully, we won't be back here tomorrow night bitching about Cena winning.
No, hopefully not. But if we are, what the hell?
What the hell?
All right. Well, thanks everyone for listening, and we'll see you Tuesday.
Bang bang.